I'll be showing you guys the best farming spot in Rogueblox. You can get a ton of life crystals. You can also get a ton of money, a ton of base codexes to level up, or I mean, to get EXP and chaos, and just a bunch of other stuff in general, like mana crystals and more. So basically, it's just a place called sewers, and you can easily server hop it. There are a bunch of chests there, and a bunch of trinket spots, and a bunch of easy mobs you can farm. I'll show you guys how to get there, and then I'll show you guys how I farm it. So we'll be starting at the starter town or the starter spawn, and we'll be going to beach to do a quest in order to unlock something called a sewer key, which gives us access to the sewer. So just follow along and I'll speed it up. If it's too fast, just slow it down. But yeah, let's get to it. So here's the pylon. You can set a spawn there. I mean, you can set a teleport there. So this NPC here will give you a quest to kill 3 scorpions, and once you kill 3 scorpions and go back to him, he'll give you something called a sewer key, which unlocks sewers, right? And then there you go, you beat the game. You get everything you need: mana crystals, money, and chaos EXP. You don't need to kill other players, you don't need to interact. You just server hop there a few times and you're basically maxed. So now you have the sewer key. Once you have that done, come over here to the pylon and go to the left of it. Or the pylon, by pylon I mean the TP if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you go here and you see a sewer now, right? The sewer water actually takes your HP away, like it does damage. If you don't have the key, it's locked so you can't get in. Maybe there's a way to glitch in, but the key isn't really hard to get. So you come in here and there's a bunch of chests everywhere. They usually have a mana crystal in them or like some pylon fragments, but there's usually a bunch of trinkets and zombies everywhere where you can kill for a bunch of codexes. Then there's like a big crypt room where all the good stuff is, and I'll show you how to farm it in just a moment. So alright, so here's what a typical sewer run would look like. I grab the trinkets if I'm looking for some extra money, but I usually don't. So mostly I come here for the chest because they can have mana crystals and life crystals in them and some easy money. So I keep going around. There's a bunch of mobs as well. You can group them up and kill them if you want that extra base codexes as well. But you don't really need to do that as the main room will have most of your EXP, chaos, and whatnot from the base codexes. I'll be showing you that in just a moment. There should be more chests here, but for some reason they're not here. You can see some across this gate. You can access that yourself. I'm just showing you guys that there are a bunch of chests here you can get. There's a bunch of trinkets too. So if you need scrolls, this is the scroll farm. I have like 10 different scrolls in my inventory. Like there's a scroll right there. I don't know how you get that one though, I can't lie. But regardless, just go to normal trinket spawns. So now let's get to the big part of sewers. There's a bunch of trinkets in this room. This is where I get most of my scrolls, and there's a lot of chests. So unfortunately these chests were pretty bad. There's a mana crystal, that's about it. Yeah, there's not much in these chests. No life crystal or anything like that. But I'll take it. These are some. So once you grab the chest and you enter this room, a lot of mobs will spawn. There can be up to like 8 of the giant guys, but do not worry, they really don't attack you all at once, and if they do, you don't take a lot of damage. These guys really do no damage, and you can do this at any level. I mean, any class. You can be a fresh spawn and come here and farm this. These guys actually do no damage, and if they do damage over time, you get it back from HP packs from killing the smaller goblins or the bigger goblins. So in this room, you're locked for a set amount of time, and when you survive that set amount of time, a chest will spawn in the middle with a lot of goodies. Sometimes there could be relics, sometimes there could be a lot of gems. But honestly, for me, I come to this room to kill all the giant goblins and get all the base codexes. But it's pretty tedious because I'm a dagger and they're really freaking tanky. So I'm gonna just speed up the killing part, and yeah, you'll see. So about an average run, I get like a few hundred silver, or maybe even 1k if I pick up all the trinkets and stuff. I get like 30 to 20 base codexes, and in about 3 to 4 runs I can get max ultra if I do the ultra quest. And this really makes the game easy. I hope they don't patch this soon, but they might. I mean, what can they do to patch this? It's their fault for making this shit too fucking easy. But um yeah, this is the farm. I mean, if you know a better farming method, let me know, guy. This is easy as hell. You just freaking turn on an auto clicker and kill all the mobs here, pick up all the chests, and server hop. It even server hops for you. Like, it literally spawns you outside so you can restart the whole process. Alright, as you can see here, the doors are about to open and a chest spawns in the middle. The chest usually has some better stuff than the other chests. Let's open it and see what we get. So that was a pretty awful chest. I'll show you guys a better one in just a moment. I think I clipped it. But look how easy these giants are to kill. I'm just slapping them around. I'm only using M1s basically. I don't really need to use skills. And yeah, the reason this is so easy is because they do no damage. I literally have freshy armor and nothing is happening to my HP. They're not even fighting back. Like, I don't even know what's wrong with the game's AI. I mean, they are hitting me occasionally, but yeah, it's just that easy. I don't think there's not much more I could say. Just freaking farm this and get max level real quick. I mean, max class. So after killing everything in 2 runs, I have about like probably 1k plus of silver or 2k plus silver worth of items in my inventory, and 40 base codexes I can use to get whatever I need to unlock my class. EXP, silver. By the way, when you server hop, this is where it puts you, and as you can see, because I have the key, the sewer unlocks. Yeah, so you can literally server hop inside sewer once you're done, and it will take you out to do another loop of this sewer run, or whatever you're trying to do. And these giant goblins here can drop about like 5 base codexes each, depending on how lucky you get. Not to mention, there's a lot of them. So that's really about it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. But yeah.